good if I'd looked at myself before I got on again. Honestly, I race around the house like a loony and then realised I haven't even checked myself out. So, hello. Waiting for everybody to come on board. I love watching the people who appear in the background that I know are there. Hey, Caitlin, how you going? First one up, that's 2 weeks in a row. Well done, you. I hope everything's good for you. I've been watching all the beautiful videos you've been putting up around Perth. It's absolutely beautiful. I really enjoy watching them. I especially enjoy it when you get ducks. Oh, wow. Here we go. No, I'm presuming I know who's in the background too, because as I say, I always know that there are people in the background. Hello, Rosie, if you're out there. I'm pretty good. It's been a rough few weeks for me, but I'm actually feeling really on top of it now. I still having a little problem sleeping, but for the bulk of it, I'm pretty good. We all know Rosie's there. That's too funny. I got some. There she goes. Hi, Yvonne and Caitlin. Look, you're beautiful. Love the ducks. We love ducks. I got something in my teeth. All right, so I thought I'd do super chats today if everybody's on there. How are you, Donna? Super chats, if anybody wants to do a super chat. I've been so busy, though. I did not expect to be busy this week. I quite sort of resigned myself for a quiet week. I organised to catch up with some people and have a little bit of a sort of kickback. And it's been crazy. I finally got to go shopping yesterday, and it really blew me away. Hey, Jeanette, how you going? It really blew me away because I went over to the mall and I'm cautious with wearing a mask. You had car issues. Ouch. And I got to the mall and I thought, wow, everybody's so vigilant. Everybody in the mall was wearing a mask, everybody. And I was like, wow, this is really good. How amazing is that? And then I got to Coles to do a bit of shopping, and there's a big sign up there that it's mandatory. See how much I keep up with things? I was like, whoops, I didn't even know that they'd made it mandatory in New South Wales. So now I have to be very conscious. I don't watch the news. I usually catch up with the information across YouTube or on the health site. And I didn't realise it had been actually made mandatory. How's everything going in everybody else's state? I think it's still pretty good, isn't it, as far as the COVID's going? We might have it under wraps again. But I did hear the other day that somebody decided to have a wedding and have 600 people at the wedding. 600! We have a cap of I think it's 10 or something for a wedding. 600. Like, really? How can 600 people be so irresponsible? That blew me away. Anyway, what can you say? The full card jumping out at me here. Rosie. Okay, my darling. Of course, I'll give you a little reading. Let's see where you're going then. Thanks, Caitlin. Way too many people, I'd say. 600. That's huge. Look, I've been to some big weddings of 200, but at this time? Hey, to you too, Scott. Happy New Year. All right, let's just do a quick flip out some cards for my friend Rosie. It was close to 700. How are you, Lucinda? I love it how you guys do that. It's like, hi, here I am. Yes, close to 700. Like, how can 700 people be so irresponsible? You can't tell me that 700 people haven't watched the news. I blew out. I thought that's just sad. It only takes one person to go to that wedding. 700 people later and 700 people returning to their homes. That's just crazy stuff. Anyway, I guess it's going to be there for a while. They are using the immunisations now everywhere, so... All right, Rosie, my darling, what's going on with you? You got news coming in. 8 of Wands coming through here. You're getting some sort of communication coming through here within, I'd say, the next 8 days. So something's happening here. Wow. Okay. You've got, look at this. Communication coming through. You have the card of celebration coming through, celebrating with family and friends. We have a card of transition, and this says to me that you are going to be able to make some changes here in your life with this news. I like it. I can't ask you how you're going, or if you how you're going, or whether you have heard anything at all, but let me know if you have. I'm happy for you to message me, but this looks awesome here. I'm just going to get some clarity on all of these. I won't be a moment. 8 of Wands. Oh, we have the Hierophant on the 8 of Wands, so something is definitely moving here. This is an big organization getting in touch. Let's have a look at what's going on. All right, three of Cups here. Oh, 2 of Wands, looking towards the future. Look, this is really good. And we have the King of Cups here over the top of the transition card. So I tell you what I see happen here. I don't know if your ex is possibility he could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, in particular Scorpio. There seems to be some sort of news coming from a large organization here. Somebody is bringing some sort of news in, some sort of contact. Whatever this news is, it's going to help you move in a new direction. And it's saying here there's some sort of celebration coming through. So I don't know, but here I have this transformation and this King of Cups energy. So I feel like it sort of feels like there's going to be some sort of transition in you here. Feel like you're able to just sort of sit back and just get back into your own energy again. There's definitely this sort of energy of being able to sort of chill and love yourself again. So it looks good. Now, I say 8 days. That's what it feels like to me. It could be a little longer. You know how timing is, all in divine timing. But I understand my timing is pretty good. I do get good feedback on that. Okay, the lovely Jeanette. Do you just want an update, Jeanette? If only you could speak to me. Or even just, is there a wave? Oh, you can put a smiley face on. I don't know if I can. Maybe. All right, maybe. Oh, now I've stuffed that up, haven't I? I've stuffed my screen up. Pick emoji. Let's see what I can do from here. No, can't get rid of it now. I've done it. You're very welcome, Rosie. You owe me a beer. I'll be coming down to your place for a beer when it all gets settled. All right. Interesting. Oh, there we go. I've got it now. Just an update for Jeanette. And then, Carla, I will get to you. General message. Yeah, it's been really gloomy here, hasn't it, Scott? I mean, I'm happy because my trees are growing and I'd lost a few little plants that I put in because it was so hot and dry I couldn't keep the water up. And now, of course, I've got the wish that I wanted about a little bit of rain to get my trees going, which is a bit of a shame. All right, Jeanette. Oh, you've got someone not talking at the moment. Someone's standing fast here. There's no communication at the moment. Okay, but that's about to change here. Okay, so what I have here, yeah, it's cold as well. I've got a jacket on. Isn't it crazy? Beer cooling. Oh, I love you. I haven't had a beer for such a long time. I could really, really sit back and have one. How are you, Margaret? Okay. Hey, Lisa, how are you? All right. Okay, so Jeanette, I have somebody here who's being very stubborn. There's this energy of sort of standing the ground and being very stubborn. This could be your energy too, but I have that card and it does come across sometimes as sneaky. I always think this is someone strategizing or somebody not talking at the moment because they're strategizing. So there seems to be this energy of someone sort of being in their head a little bit here, trying to work out how to move forward. But we do have the sun coming through after that, so something's about to change. So we'll just clarify those. How are you, Diane? It's lovely to see you on board. Okay. All right, so clarifying. Oh, I've got 3 cards, so we're going to do 3. Oh, okay. That's what I had coming out back to back. And I've shuffled these cards a lot today. Okay, there seems to be a lot of conflict with somebody you're dealing with. They seem to be very mentally conflicted, and they're not talking at the moment because they're trying to work through things in their own head. This person is trying to gain some sort of strength after walking away from something. But I do believe they are coming out of the other side of it with the sun here. But what I do have here is this conflict, this mental conflict, and this not talking at the moment. So if somebody's not talking to you at the moment, or you're not talking to someone else, there's a lot of conflict going on. This person is coming up as the emperor, and you're coming up as the empress here. So you have a very strong soul connection here. But I feel like this person is trying to work out what they want, still in their head, still very conflicted, possibly looking like they're being a bit sneaky because they're not communicating. But I feel like it's because they're working through some stuff at the moment, really trying to decide what they want. I think you're dealing with someone who's very mentally confused. I feel like they're walking away from something that left them emotionally empty. All right. Okay. We are doing a little reading for the lovely Carla. Oh, you're a gem, Caitlin. I love having you around. You look after me so well. All right, Carla. It's very quiet today, though. Sometimes it sort of gets busy, and other times it sort of just sits a little quietly in the background. All right, Carla, we have the Knight of Swords coming through for you with the High Priestess. Oh, and the Emperor. Seems to be a lot of divine masculine energy around today, which is quite interesting because I'm drawing them at random. Oh my goodness, have a look at this. What are you not telling us, Carla? Yeah, I do, Caitlin. I do need to do that. I haven't got any phone with me to do it today, so next time I'm going to be a bit more proactive. Ace of Cups coming through for you, Carla. Wow, and the Nine of Cups behind that. Okay, somebody is making contact with you here. I don't know what your situation is. I don't know if you have a love interest or whether you've had a love interest, whether you've got one currently or whether you've got one coming back in here. I'm going to clarify them. But somebody's coming in to have a very honest conversation with you. This person is rushing in quite quickly, so there's a lot of movement here. But the thing is, you have the High Priestess here, and I always think with the High Priestess, you knew something was happening. It's like you already intuitively have tuned into this. Somebody wants to make contact with you here. Could be an Aries. As single as a Pringle. You've got an Aries here. Okay. Single as a Pringle and ready to mingle, as they say. Okay. I think it's a really nice time to meet people at the moment. I think there's a lot of emotion in the energy at the moment. I seem to be meeting a lot nicer people than what I was before. And I think that's good too. So something about my energy's changed now as well. All right, let's just clarify these cards for the lovely Carla. Okay, this communication is on its way very quickly. Again with the Eight of, oh my goodness. Okay. Single as a Pringle, Miss Single as a Pringle. This is communication coming in very, very quickly here. So something's happening. If you have made contact with somebody, somebody's ready to move forward here with you. I feel like you are sensing that whatever this is here for you is something really, really good. So this is, for me, happy family. So this is something here that's coming towards you that's going to give you a very, very happy ending. Okay, so I have somebody here, could be an Aries, but it's a divine masculine. So you have somebody here who is coming towards you. But I have the Five of Swords here, which always makes me feel like there's been some sort of conflict in the past with this person. If it hasn't been with you, it means they're walking away from something. Look. So you have somebody who's walking away from some sort of commitment here. They're coming back to you, though. Or if you don't know them, they're coming towards you. So if this hasn't happened yet, it's about to happen. Really, really nice energy. I love this. This is the sort of thing we all want to see, right? Commitment. Some sort of commitment from a divine masculine. Somebody said to me the other day, because I always see him representing Aries, but I know with the astrology, this can represent apparently Scorpio as well. So it could be a Scorpio person, but you have love coming towards you anyway. That's the main thing. Hey, Janet, how you going? Oh, yeah, G's gang. What date did I put down? The 16th for the G's gang to catch back up again? Yeah, I worked all the dates out so I don't have all, you know how I had them all coinciding before because I kept changing the dates. This time I made sure they didn't coincide. You're very welcome, Carla. Looks like love's on its way. Diane, do you just want a general message? Would you just like a bit of a general sort of look into things? Oh, hello, Sandra. Okay, I'll have a look at that in a moment. I'll just see if Diane wants me to do just a general read, and if so, hey, Jolie, how you going? Nice to have you on board. Been around for a while. All right. Just waiting for Diane. General's good. Beautiful. All right, we're going to do the same. I'll pull 3 cards at random from the deck. Okay. I don't know what's going on for you at the moment, but you're spinning your wheels, aren't you? Okay. This could be a new start in work for you as well. There's sort of a real dissatisfaction. Let me just show you what I've got. So this is sort of the energy of, really? Is that it? It's this energy of, is this all you've got? Definitely. But what I do have here is the Fool card. So I feel like the universe is sort of winding you up for a new start here. You do have the world card. Could be the world card. You do have the Eight of Pentacles coming through here. So for me, this could signify that you are getting a new start in work. But what I actually feel like here is there's something here that you want to put work into. Now, because you're taking a leap of faith, it could be anything. You could be ready to start up something new in a business, ready to approach something new with a business or something, because you've got this Eight of Pentacles. So it's about putting work into something. But there's definitely this energy you want to start something off here. 4 of Cups, the moon's over the 4 of Cups. So it could be something esoteric. The Strength is over the Fool card, and the 5 of Cups is over you're doing something with yourself here. You may be putting work into healing here because we have the Strength card coming through. So maybe you're taking time out at the moment because things haven't been going so great. And maybe you're self-investing here. I really like that you've got the moon energy here though, because you're working with your innermost emotions, especially with these 2 cards coming through. So if you're not consciously working on something, Spirit's got you working on something here to bring some sort of emotions up to the top. All right, so definitely moving in a really nice direction there, Diane. Okay, Sandra, Taurus has been opening more to his emotions. Okay, let's see if you're coming into union. Okay. Sandra. Okay, you've got the Fool card coming out for you too. And the Strength card. Isn't that interesting? I just put them back and I'm still pulling them at random. Look. You know what? You've got 3 major arcana, Sandra, so I will clarify them for you. Something good is happening here. You've got a situation here that's currently transforming, okay? So if you've been in a relationship with this person, there is something changing, the dynamics changing. So it could be you, but I feel very strongly that we have the card of Cancer here, the Chariot card coming through with the King of Wands. There's your person. All right. And the Queen of Swords. Right. Beautiful. I know exactly what's going on now. There is an energy that you both want to move forward here. You're both being represented. Your person, this could be you or your person, and this is you or your person. There seems to be some sort of transformation in the relationship. You might be being more open too. So you might say that your person is opening up more, but you are actually opening up more, because this is about communication here. So whoever you're dealing with here is starting to be more open, which is helping you to be more vulnerable and open with them. And I think you're expressing yourself better than you were before because you're feeling comfortable with them. This person knows what they want now. Maybe they've been through some sort of period, because I see them gathering some sort of energy here. So maybe they have been in sort of on the fence a little bit about the whole thing. But I feel like they're getting, with this King of Wands, they're getting this traction now. They're starting to understand. They want to move forward and they want to have a new start with you. So there's definitely this sort of taking a leap of faith. Now, when I see that, I think either somebody is deciding to take the plunge and is going to, decide to make the move here, whether that's moving in the car or moving house or whatever. There seems to be something here that's being considered. I really feel like your person's come to a point here where they're starting to understand that they need to change things. So definitely looking good. Will you be together soon? I would say yes. I'll have a stab at the timing, but I won't promise the timing, because it's, as I said to you, it's one of those things that the timing can be extremely good, but sometimes not. Okay. All right. Yes, I think that you will hear, wow, the Magician coming out with the Seven of Wands, Four of Cups. Someone's sick and tired of doing your long distance thing. This could be you, but I think it's them too. Somebody's now getting a little bit antsy about moving forward, and I feel like they're trying to make this happen. In terms of timing, I'm thinking it could be around about July, but there may be other arrangements to be made in the meantime. So don't give up on it yet. It looks like your person's made their mind up and they're on their way. Beautiful. Thanks, Sandra. Yeah, Ellie. All right, Nathia, let's have a look for you. Okay, now I understand, Diane. See, it all falls into place when I hear what you're doing. Hey, Moira, how are you going? Okay. Sometimes I think, you read blind with these. We don't have a chance for a lead up. I'm only reading what Spirit's putting through. So it's like sometimes it's nice to have that sort of, I guess in a way it's validation. It's not really that I need the validation, but it is nice to know that you're getting the answers you're seeking. Maybe that's the way I need to put it. Ellie. All right. And looking at your pictures, possible. Eight of Wands wants to be around today. And there's the World card. This is quite interesting here, Nathia. I tell you what I see. I see someone doing a lot of trying to work through a lot of different emotions and a lot of different energies here. This person is trying to understand here. What is it that they want? Where do they want to go? What do they want to do? And they seem to be a little overwhelmed at the moment with emotions. There seems to be some sort of communication coming through, but I feel that it's something to do with a circle closing or a cycle closing down. Let me just clarify. Oh, yeah. Okay. Wow, that's coming up a lot still too, that Seven of Wands, Eight of Cups. All right, I'll tell you what I see. I see a person who's going through some sort of heartbreak or pain. There's an energy here of not really being able to decide what direction to go in. Yes, if you're asking if this person is looking at your pictures, I would say to you yes, because they're trying to make some sort of decision on whether they give up fighting and just move forward or not. So whoever this person is, there's this strong energy that they've been standing fast for a long time. They may not have been talking. They may have been stubborn. You may not have had any contact. With the Eight of Wands, it talks about some sort of communication coming through. I feel like this person has walked away from something and closed something down here. So they could have made a decision to walk away from something else that was holding them back, but there definitely seems to be this energy here of giving up on something. Oh, okay. Sorry, somebody just said to me, I forgot to bring my phone in, so I'm going to go and have to grab my phone. They seem to be walking away from something. Now, sometimes this may not be a situation. It may be that this person is walking away from some sort of way of thinking or some sort of confusion here that they've had pain from. So it's like this person may be trying to understand how to move forward here because of this Eight of Cups. So if you're asking if this person's checking you out, looking at your pictures, I would say yes, they are, because they're trying to sort themselves out, trying to look back at what they've left behind and trying to heal some sort of hurt and pain. This person is emotionally a little bit flat, so I feel like they're closing out some sort of cycle and making a decision on which way to go. All right. Okay, Mario. Mario, does Latoya want to communicate and have a reunion with me? Oh, that's beautiful, Sandra. That's lovely. You are so lucky. How beautiful. Reunited after 31 years. When people talk to me about people that they've been in love with that have walked away or left them alone or whatever else, and they say to me, wow, it's been 6 months. I'm like, I know people it's been years with. It's heartbreaking when somebody won't communicate with you. 31 years is a long time. I'm so happy that you made contact again. You obviously have a very strong soul connection. All right, Mario, let's look at Latoya. All right, I have the Lover's card. That's already a good sign. I have the Nine of Cups. Yes, that's definitely a good sign. All right, we will clarify. This person, Latoya, is making some sort of choice here. So I would say they're either in another situation, another relationship, or something that's keeping them away from you. This person is trying to make up their mind what they want with this Nine of Cups. There is some sort of wish being fulfilled here. But at the moment, this person is going through some sort of sadness. So it looks to me like somebody's walked away from a situation and is trying to work out what they want in their life. Let me just clarify those cards. Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. Can see very, very clearly here. Somebody in the past was very, very stubborn about this situation. I'm not sure what happened between you, Mario, but there was this sort of perhaps this shutting down, this stubbornness, this refusal to talk about things, perhaps some sort of energy of sort of being defensive. What I see here is this person's been through a lot of contemplation, thinking about what they want, and I feel like there's some remorse here and some regret. But this person's had to make changes in their life and did not see those changes coming. But whatever this done, it's put them in a better place now to make decisions on what they want. Because although this person's been feeling a little cut off and a little sad, there is this feeling that this person is looking back at the past and regretting something they did, because now they're focused on the future and waiting for this wish to come in. So it's very possible that you will have communication with this person, but I feel like it might be a little bit of time. So I would sit on it for a little while, Mario. It may be a little while because they're going through some sort of changes in their own life at the moment that they need to work through. Okay. Is it worth pursuing, MP? Is this connection with Kevin has a future? And if it's worth pursuing. All right. I'd say it's looking good for you here, MP. You have an offer coming in here. Okay. So what I have here is I have the Ten of Cups. There's no denying that there is something very, very good here. This person wants to travel further with you. They're not happy to stay where they are. They want more, definitely. And they're about to communicate that to you. So if you were wondering where this was going and whether this person was interested in going further, I would say to you, sorry, messages coming through. I'm not being rude. I just need to make sure that I'm checking my phone. Kevin with the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Wands. This man's crazy about you. They want a future with you. Yes, they do. Is it worth pursuing? I'd say so with the Ten of Cups there. I will tell you now, you're going to take a big leap of faith on this one. Beautiful energy. So we have someone who's coming across as the Knight of Wands. Now, I know that this guy gets a bit of a mean rap. He comes up often as the person who's not very good at committing, but it, for me, represents someone who's feeling very hot and passionate towards someone. So it's a bit of that sort of physical, let's get it on stuff. So this person is very, very physically attracted to you. Does this person love you? I would say yes, they certainly do. They're already looking at how can they propose something to you for the future. So this person wants a future with you. They're waiting for their ships to come in. I had the Eight of Wands here and said this guy is really, really close to telling you how he's feeling. Really close. Look what came out. The Fool card. He's ready to take a leap with you. I feel like it is worth pursuing with that Ten of Cups there. I feel like you've got someone who probably quite adores you. All right. Hey, Jess, how are you going? Haven't seen you around for a long time. YouTube is so hormonal. I love it. I love it. I love it. I don't know why the buzzers don't go all the time. It's nice, though. We keep a nice little sort of tight group this way. All right, Jess, physical movements in the future for Jess. What is going on for you, Jess? Oh, very nice. I love that. The UK person in the New York. That's pretty easy to work out, I've got to say. All right, so we're looking at Jess. You're looking like somebody said before, single and ready to mingle, Jess. That's quite interesting. Oh, Lisa, that's not good. Why would your Google not allow you to? All right, just hang on 2 seconds. Let's get this lovely one for Jess done. Jess, you have the Nine of Pentacles coming through. This is feeling very independent, financially secure. You look like you're in a really good place. I have the Ace of Pentacles coming through next. So I'm not quite sure if this is a relationship being offered or whether it's a new job coming through. I'm sort of erring a little bit on the new job thing. But there's sort of this energy from you, this Seven of Wands. Wow, it's really cracking it lately. There's a whole feeling of you just standing, waiting for something and not giving up on it. I want to say to you, this is really beautiful. You have really nice cards. All right. You, my darling, have done a lot of work here. There's been a lot of changes with you here. Okay, so I can see the changes. So you have been investing in yourself, which is awesome, which is what we're all meant to be doing at the moment. Look at this. This is so standing in your truth. This is the universe saying you're right where you need to be. This is the peak. This is the top. You're right there. So whatever you want to bring in at the moment, you are going to be able to manifest. You are vibrating high. You have here, look at this. You have here some sort of offer coming through here that's going to give you an opportunity to move in a different direction. Now, if this is work, well, it doesn't really matter. Whether it's work or a relationship, this is great stuff. This is stability, security, moving forward with a sense of feeling very, very comfortable in your life. And this is why I know you've done a lot of work. I feel like you've worked a lot with your shadow side here, but it's almost like you haven't given up. You're just moving towards things very, very rapidly. So if you're asking physical movements, I would say within the next couple of months, things are going to change quite dramatically for you. There's a big change coming through. Now, whether this is in regards to, let me just sort of pull another card here and see if is this romance or is it work? Just hang on 2 seconds. It's a person. It's a person. So you've either got someone around you that's about to pop the big question or give you some sort of heads up. This is the husband card. This is someone who wants long term. And look at him. He's got that pentacle for you. This could also be a job because this person's at the top of their game. They could be offering you a job here. Whichever way you're going here, Jess, may even be both. Things are really looking up for you over the next couple of months. Just let January ride out, and I feel like after then things will start to pick up. All right. Indy. You didn't say you wanted anything in particular, Indy. Do you want to just ride up and let me know if you want a question? Oh, I just need to go and answer this phone call. Won't be a second. Sorry about that. Oh, boy. All right. Indy, I'm not sure what you want your reading on. Was it just general? It would be really good if you give me a heads up. I'm happy to do a general, though. And Jolie would like a love reading. How about I just do Jolie until Indy responds to me? All right, Jolie, what's going on for you? We've missed you lately. Now, time you come back to the G's gang for a bit of a chat. We'll be back shortly. All the dates are up on my website, on my Facebook page. All right, Jolie, what's going on with you? Oh, Wheel of Fortune coming through straight off. And I know you're familiar with the tarot. All right. Okay, you have 3 major arcanas coming through here. How are you, Eric? How's the weather down in the Gong at the moment? You're in Newcastle. Hello, Newcastle. It is very wet. The sun comes through every now and again and gives us a bit of sunshine, makes it like a sauna. And the last few days, well, even over the last month, we've had these really cold days, which is crazy, but very wet today. I can't do my garden's gone crazy because of the rain. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Oh, you're very welcome, Jess. It looks like you're going to have a great time. We're all picking up. We're all getting energy coming through. I'm loving it. Okay, so, Jolie, I have here the Wheel of Fortune. Something is about to change in your life here. I feel like you've been in a little bit of a stagnant place at the moment, okay? And I feel like things are moving for you. There appears to be some sort of energy of change coming in this year for you. I did have a spider on my ceiling this morning, which bit the dust because it looked like a white tip. So I really had to jump off the bed with the slipper in hand, slap the ceiling, hit the floor. But I got it. All right. So we have this lovely change coming in for you here. We do have the devil card coming through here. So with the devil card, what happens with the devil card? I really don't want to read this on its own. I feel like it's not making sense to me on its own because it's coming out here like this. And I feel like dropping the card, apparently. I feel like I have to read them together. All right. And I'm going to clarify them. What I feel here is there's something here that you've been hanging on to for a long time that no longer serves you. Could be a way of doing things, could be a way of thinking things. But there feels to me like you're going to get a bit of a jolt this year. I'm surprised it's not the tower because this energy for me feels like a tower. There's a bit of a jolt coming out of the blue to sort of get you back on track again. Now, I feel like it's something to do with the way you think about yourself. There's this energy of something proving to you that the way you've been seeing things all this time either no longer serves you or was never true to start with. And I feel like through this change, it's bringing in a whole different aspect for you on what you see as your stability. I'm going to put them back in order. I just want to clarify them here. So the Wheel of Fortune, I'm clarifying here with some sort of communication, rightio. We've got that Seven of Wands coming through again, hooly dooly with the Hierophant, and that's judgment. There is something here, if you've been working on childhood stuff, there is something here that your way of thinking is just not supporting anymore. Something is giving you some sort of sign here. You may get a sign from the universe with this one. It's sort of like you've been clinging to something here. You've been standing fast on something that isn't true anymore. You're getting some sort of rebirth here, which will change the way you see your world. It's a beautiful reading. Now, if you're asking about love, I would say to you, you've been holding yourself back. There's almost this energy that you've had some sort of belief that's held you back from having what you want. And once this energy shifts, then the universe will bring you in something. But I feel like you're either getting a kick in the butt from spirit or you're getting a little bit of a poke again. But because I don't have the tower, but I feel like the tower's right around the corner. So I think you're going to get it this time. It may be something that sometimes a message, when sometimes you're watching something on television and something is said and you go, wow, it really hits home. Sometimes it's just enough to get you going, just enough to push you in a different direction. Very crazy sort of shove here, sort of push. All right, I will leave you with that. But I think that once that's cleared, and I feel like it's really close too. I feel like the universe is taking you off that karma wheel for a little while. And then you'll move in a new direction. Okay. Okay, Indy, I'll come back to you because you paid earlier and then I'll go to spirit animal. Okay, Indy. I think you're holding yourself back, Jolie. I really do. I feel like you've got some way of thinking that you're really stubborn on and it's just not working for you anymore. I don't think it ever did. I think it's something that you've got subconsciously locked into yourself about yourself that's not working here. It may be something simple, but it's stopping you from getting what you want. Okay, Indy wanted to know when that question, the Cancer man. Okay, I think this is beautiful, all right? I want to say to you, Indy, we have here the Seven of Wands again. This is the energy of the universe at the moment. This is about us all hanging on to shit that no longer serves us. It's so strongly coming through every day. It's a real call to let up and allow the universe to do their work. Don't hang on to things. They're saying to you here, if you let go, there is definitely a good chance you're going to manifest something, but you've got to let go of the energy to get the energy to move because you've got a wish coming in here. So something's about to turn around for you, but it won't all the time you're hanging on to the energy. In terms of timing here, Pisces season. I feel like you'll hear something around about end of February going into March here. Something that's going to make you feel a little better, some sort of explanation. It may be closure, but I feel like you're getting some sort of explanation here as to what's been happening. I wished people wouldn't be so scared about hurting people's feelings. I'd rather have my feelings hurt than have someone, not be truthful with me. I mean, seriously, I hate not communicating. It's just not something that's comfortable for me. Okay, let's see what's going on with spirit animal. Legal roles in biopharmaceutical industry. I think we discussed that last time, didn't we? That you were going to do this. See that happening for you. Let's have a look. All right, we have the 5 of Cups. I feel like in the past you've been very disappointed with this. There's still anxiety here with this 8 of Swords too. So there's some sort of anxiety. I love it though. You will get an offer. Look. So past energy is the 5 of Cups. Current energy is this sort of energy of anxiety, overthinking something, feeling like you're trapped, like something's not coming. And then in somebody comes with some sort of offer here. So I want to say to you, the universe is trying to bring together something that you're manifesting. All right. So definitely this feeling that it is on its way. Okay. Just clarify that 5 of Cups with the Magician. Manifestation. Don't think that your manifestations aren't working, all right? Don't think that you're trying to bring something in and it's not working. The universe is trying to bring you something here. It's just not the right time. See? Not the right time. The Moon card. All right. And the Knight of Cups. Will this mean you get a job? Knight of Cups, we have the Wish card. I wish you could see me pulling the cards, because then you would see them coming out as I do, and they're super. All right, they're super. Okay. So I feel like in the past you've tried to manifest, but sometimes you've put in this energy and you're going, look, I'm looking at this thinking you're looking at, where is it? I keep asking for it and they're not giving it to me. Where is it? And up here, it is. All right. And I feel like you are manifesting even though you think you're not. So let it go. It will come. Oh, it sounds Field of Dreams, doesn't it? All right. So there's some sort of anxiety because you're not seeing results here, but we don't see anything when the moon comes up. The moon is saying things are hidden from view for a reason. Maybe because you need to wait. Maybe the job isn't right. Maybe the right job just isn't quite ready for you. But you need to be a little bit patient with yourself because you've already put the energy out there. And look at this. In the future here, a wish coming true and an offer coming through. And I'm a poet and I know it. There is something coming for you here. All right. Something definitely coming. Let me just see if I can get some timing for you here. I'll be with you shortly, Scott. I have to finish up at 1 o'clock. I've got a date. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, guys. Get this channel rocking and rolling. All right, Jolie, I've just shuffled them and got the Knight of Cups back again. So you definitely have an offer coming through here. Time-wise, we get this. Look at this. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. All right. And we have the offer. There's money here. Good money coming through. All right. What I see, timing-wise. All right. This is how I stab at timing. So we have a Knight of Cups coming through with a Knight of Pentacles. And then we have this 7 card in the middle. This card that's saying just let it go and let the universe manage this. This is going to come to you sometime between an earth season and a water season. And our next water season is Pisces, and the next earth season is Taurus. So I'm thinking somewhere between the end of February and April. There is news here during that time. So not too far away. All right. Janet's gone. See you, Janet. Oh, Jeanette's going. See you, Jeanette. We'll catch up. I hope things are going well for you. Okay. Scott, what's coming in for you, new love, in 2021? New love, 2021. All right. Okay, Scott, we have to talk about this. This is hanging on to something and not letting it go. You got yourself a bit stuck, a little bit in a pickle here, because you're still hanging on to some sort of energy from the past that you're not releasing. The universe is saying here with this victory card that we want to bring you something in, but in order to bring you something in, you've got to let go of some past energy. So sometimes when I see this, I think, are you you may be doing the work you need to do. I think you do. But there's very much this energy of hanging on to something here. So maybe it may not be so much hanging on to a person. It could be hanging on to some energy that you need to release. Like I said before, sometimes this is hanging on to old ways of being, old ways of thinking. It's funny because I talked about this at length the other day on the channel. Sometimes we have these fixed ideas on things should be a certain way, and they might never be that way. So, for example, I had someone write to me and say, I'd never date a younger man. So therefore, you're putting out to the universe that you would never date anybody younger than you. What happens if your perfect person was 2 days younger than you? There is something here that you are hanging on to that you're not releasing. This is an old way, maybe the way you think about yourself, the way you think love will come in. Maybe you have a fear of being alone. There is something here that the universe is saying they're waiting for you to release here. There needs to be some sort of change here with this transformation card. So until you transform this energy, you're holding yourself back. You're holding yourself back from something. Let me just clarify those 3 cards. Okay, 4 of Wands is being clarified by the King of Pentacles. There we go. I can give you a little bit of a heads up what that's trying to tell you there. Then we have the 6 of Wands being clarified by the Page of Swords. Interesting energy. And you can move forward once you've got this. Once you get hold of this energy of what you're holding back on, the universe will move you forward. Look, absolutely. So I feel it's really funny, isn't it? Because I feel that this is the energy. Like I said, like if you've got something in your head and you're not willing to try new things, or you're not willing to let go of a certain way of thinking, then that can hold you back from having what you want. When the King of Pentacles comes through, it says to me, the King of Pentacles is very, very much about being practical, being down to earth, being methodical. And you're a Pisces, I think. But what I feel that they're saying here is you've got to give away the life you're leading of being safe. So maybe you don't do things, maybe you don't get out enough, maybe it's a bit hard with COVID, I guess. But maybe there's something here that you need to let go of. It's like you're trying to hold on to too much control here. Lisa, I'll be with you in a moment. Lisa will be my last reading, so please don't anybody else purchase a reading because I have to finish by 1. Okay, Scott. There is some sort of, it's almost like you need to do research on something. It's almost like you need to study something here because the universe is saying to you, there is some sort of victory coming to you here, but you need to actually understand what it is that's holding you back. Now, I have this strange feeling that you already know what this is, but I feel like you're putting some sort of energy out into the universe that you don't perhaps deserve a person. Perhaps you don't deserve the person that's right. Maybe you're fearing that you're going to get more of the same, but there's some sort of energy here that needs to transform in order for you to move forward. So this is Scorpio energy here. So I think that gives you a little bit of a heads up. Because if you hang on to a person's energy or hang on to this energy here, you can't move forward. You can't get what's right for you. Thanks, Caitlin. So that's what's happening, Scott. So they're saying they've got somebody ready for you. Somebody's waiting in the wings for you, but they can't come in until you let go of the energy. You've got yourself blocked. All right, Lisa, will you find new love? Let's see what's happening for Lisa. Come on, Spirit, give us some good news. Oh, they just jumped out on me. So I'm not going to keep these as your reading. I will pull some new cards out for you. But what this is here is this is something coming out of disappointment. This is happiness and an offer coming out of disappointment. So if you're in that lack stage at the moment where you're wondering if love is ever going to come, try and remember to pretend that you already have love in your life. You already have it. Imagine someone around you. Imagine the person close to you. Make room, like Caitlin taught me. Make room in your life for someone new. All right. Lisa, love. Tell me more about this love. Lisa, you have the Ace of Swords coming through with the Fool card. It's close. All right, look at this. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. This is what you've just got. This is stability. This is long-term stability. Your next person is going to be there for the long haul. All right, they are going to be here for the long haul. There is something here that you need to see the truth in because you're being asked to take some sort of leap of faith. I feel like somebody is coming towards you here that is not your usual type. This is someone that perhaps you might not have looked at before, but you're going to really look at them differently this time. So sometimes we just have to open ourselves up to a wider range of people. Don't limit the universe by telling them you want a certain kind of person, because that may limit you. But yes, you have love coming up very, very shortly, and this is something for the long term. I feel like we're looking at here. Let me put some clarifiers on and I'll see if I can give you some timing. Clarifying the Ace of Swords, I have the Three of Cups. Okay, clarifying the Fool, I have the Five of Cups. Don't be scared to take a bit of a jump at this. Thanks. I really like this one. I'm really excited. All right, and we have the Strength card coming through with the Ace of Pentacles. All right, okay. This is, I would say, round about August for you, Lisa. Round about August. But there's sort of this energy of sort of moving this lack energy across. So start preparing your home like someone's moving in. Start preparing your life to make room and time for someone new. Because I feel like there's great celebration here. So this person's going to be here for the long haul, but you need to let go of this past energy. I really feel that once you've got rid of that, this person's going to come in and offer you something really, really good. But I feel like we're looking Leo season here. I really like your reading. It's absolutely beautiful. All right, I am going to pack up. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to give this clip a thumbs up so that we can, it was bad. I'm assuming you're talking about not sleeping on that side of the bed. Yeah, I did that. I moved my bed over the other side. I made room in my wardrobe, and I said to the universe, it's time. It's been a long time, and it's time. Thank you, Moira. I will. I'm looking forward to it, but I'll keep you in touch. You're very welcome, Lisa. Clear the other side so there's a spot for the new man to be in. Yep. Have your other side filled with clutter and there's no room. No, we freed the bed up. I made room in my wardrobes. I cleared my Saturdays and Sundays. I've freed up time in the week. I've done everything that we talked about. All right. Okay, beautiful. Look at this card jumped out at me as I'm shuffling. Do you think I might be on track for something nice here? All right, I'm going. I'll see you all later. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next Wednesday. We might do another super chat. I'm really enjoying doing them, so we might sort of do it again. All right, see ya. Mwah.